Welcome to LatiNation, celebrating your generation from coast to coast. I'm your host, Humberto Guida. And in case you don't know, we're rising. Nothing can keep us down. We're making things happen, and you're a part of that. Now, kicking off today's show is a rock star with a heavy-duty resume. Max Cavalera does not need an introduction, but I'll give you one anyway. Max is one of the heavy metal living legends, known for being one of the founders of Sepultura, Brazil's most recognized and respected metal band. Today, Max lives in the US, and his heavy metal family follows in his footsteps, with his children forming their own bands, and with Max at the head of his new supergroup called Soulfly. And we get a sneak peek at how it all comes together in this life of a rock and roll father figure only on LatiNation. Sessions is presented by McDonald's.
Hello everybody, Max Cavalera here in New York City. I'm the singer of Soulfly. So I grew up in São Paulo, which is one of the biggest cities in South America, and it was great. Got involved, of course, with music. After we saw Queen in 1881, we became rock and rollers, in Brazil, which was kind of unheard of it at that time. Yeah, the legacy of Sepultura is great because we were the first heavy metal band of Brazil to break internationally and be popular around the world. So I think it was very important to put Brazil in the map of heavy metal. We didn't have a heavy metal band before us, so we did a lot of that. And then I always carry Brazil with me somewhere. I have a guitar in the Brazilian flag colors. I have the Brazilian flag on the stage, so it's kind of cool to it's almost like became some kind of metal ambassador of Brazil. I've been doing this for a long time now, and when we first started, it was 1983, 84. We couldn't really tour, we only had a couple shows in Brazil, and then it never stopped. We continued touring, and then through the years we have toured with everybody. Ministry, Metallica, Black Sabbath. Fire, the burning pain, destroy, going fire. Soulfly is a new adventure for me. It was created in 1997 after I left Sepultura, and it was a chance to do something different, to do something exciting, but continue like my sonic experiences. So the first Soulfly record is very well received by a lot of people. A lot of people like it. It was recorded in '98. We did some really tribal stuff. It was the most difficult record I ever had to make because it was without Sepultura. But it was also a very important record because it was like, if that record didn't succeed, my career would be over, But it's a very successful record. In fact, it's a gold record in America. And now we have 10 records. We are working on our 11th record next year. Back to the primitive. Screw all your politics. We got our life to live the way we want to be. Yeah, I keep the energy by mostly the passion. I'm a full passion of metal. It's weird because metal is the kind of music that once you get into it, I find it very hard to get out of it. It's forever. It's like stays with you forever. I'm a huge metal fan. I have my bands that I like in my vest, and I wear the t-shirts of the band that I like. I support the underground. I'm in contact with a lot of musicians throughout the world, and I like the unity the heavy metal brings.